Hi there. This is a little bit of the story of the biggest organ I have ever seen. In fact, the biggest organ ever. How big was it? Not huge, but humongous. And at the end of this video, there's a link to a Dr. Stephen Ball touching it. And that's going to catch your attention. I really don't gamble or I don't enjoy shopping, but I love going to Atlantic City's boardwalk, the sea air, the exploring, eating my way as I go down its length. You know, you pass by the old convention hall, which is huge, and it had a sign said a free tour of the world's largest organ. So we decided to go in and be amazed. It began with us sitting in the dark a quarter of a mile away from the stage that all those Miss Americas were crowned. Dr. Bull walked out, and he was only this big. He put his hands on the organ, and it came alive. Suddenly, the entire space was filled by the sounds of the Phantom of the Opera. Dun 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 dun. It echoed about us. It was magnificent. It brought tears to our eyes from its beauty and its power. So what did you expect? I said we had seen the world's largest organ. It's in Guinness. It has all sorts of records. There are 33,000 pipes, and they are housed in 8 organ bays. And the organ bays are all around the arena, including 2 of them that are in the ceiling. The 2 up front measure 60 by 20, and they're 80 feet tall. It's incredible. And I'm not even talking about all the equipment that's in the basement. So is the lesson about Broadway music or opera? No. It's for you to explore. Take a break. Escape. Get out of your rut. Take a new path. Discover a new world. Be surprised. But most of all, grow when you look and you listen and you experience something that never existed in your mind before you discovered it. I am Mike for the Be More Better team. Thank you for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe if you haven't, but always, always be more better. Body, mind, and spirit. And then be even more better when you share a new and wonderful world with someone else. And by the way, organs let one person be an entire symphony orchestra. The Great Depression in 1929 killed so many projects, so the very best went to Atlantic City and built the largest, most sophisticated, and loudest organ in the entire world. They also built its baby brother for the convention center's ballroom. And another, by the way, 1944's Great Atlantic Hurricane flooded the convention center's basement, and it killed the 2 organs. The big one is now 25% back, sort of like a race car running on 2 cylinders. Can you imagine what it's going to sound like when it's fully brought back to life? And the last, by the way, New York City's Grand Central Station once had a giant Grand Ballroom, much larger than Atlantic City's, and no one knows if it had an organ. So I can't tell you what it sounds like, you can't hear it, but if you want to hear Phantom, there's a link below to a smaller but still impressive organ in London. And now a shout out to Laia and Alicia for exploring with us. This has been a pleasure. Until the next time, bye now.